Hello everyone, this is Ronan Blue. Today's topic is on 10 reasons to use cash other than credit cards. It's always been a popular debate of whether to use a credit card or cash to pay for items. In most cases, I use the credit card because of its convenience, but I have recently been considering using cash only after doing a bit of research. Apparently about $7,000 would be the average American credit card debt, a total of $850 billion and growing. 38% of households in the nation have debt, and 60% of credit card accounts carry balances from one month to the other. There is a temptation of overcharging the credit card for many with the pay back later mentality to satisfy that purchasing moment to trade it with longer term pains. Here are some of the reasons why most people are hooked on the credit card. Convenience. Although a rather simple point, it may be the most important one when it comes to saving money. Other than going to your bank to constantly use ATMs to withdraw cash, it's pretty obvious that credit cards are much more convenient. Some establishments don't even allow cash as well. You can also have a detailed list of everything you've spent online each month from the convenience of your home. You will be able to manage your transactions much easier that way. You can also raise your credit score. Your credit score may also be directly affected if you don't use a credit card as well. The credit score is usually based on your credit history and how you utilize credit. If there is no history, your credit score would be pretty low. Now, if you have bad credit, it could cost you more than taking out a mortgage or getting insurance. These companies usually base their credit score when deciding on your premiums. If you have a bad credit, banks will charge you a higher interest on your loans. There are credit card rewards. Now, these rewards are designed for people to sign up for credit cards. There are different types of rewards that may fit your lifestyle. If you happen to travel a lot, you could get a travel rewards credit card. If you would rather receive cash, you would choose a cashback rewards credit card. There are also incentives such as cashback on groceries and gasoline as well. But of course, the goal of the credit card companies would be to receive more in fees and interest than paying out the rewards. Just pay off your entire balance each month to avoid the fees. But of course, if you manage on avoiding paying any fees or interest, all the rewards would be yours. Security. There is fraud protection for many credit cards, making it easier to get refunded for fraudulent charges. Getting your money back for funds taken from your bank account by a debit card hack is much more difficult to do. Credit card purchases are also protected by consumer-friendly laws that don't apply to cash and debit. They say that the highest you would probably need to pay would be $50. They also say that carrying a card is much safer than carrying cash. When you lose your wallet or purse, you lose all the cash, but if somebody uses your card, it's always easier to have it returned. Although all are very valid points for credit cards, here are 10 reasons to use cash instead of the credit card. Number 1, cash limits you from overspending. Cash is preferable, and spending is always limited by the amount in your account. If you don't have the money in your wallet, you're not able to just swipe away your savings with a credit card. You can also plan a schedule in taking money out from your local ATM on a weekly basis with the intent of withdrawing a set amount. When it's used at your limit for the week and no more. Debt would be the largest reason to avoid using the credit card. Number 2, avoid paying credit card annual fees. With no credit card and using cash only, not only do you avoid paying annual fees to the credit card company, you won't need to worry about missing a monthly payment and the high late payment fees and interest. Number 3, less temptation to overcharge. With a credit card, you have the temptation to overcharge. The accessibility of the credit card could be dangerously seductive. When you're in the store looking for a laptop, as an example, you may look over there to buy a camera as well. Just having the ability to spend more than you can afford to repay makes it easier to get in over your head. Exercising impulse control is essential for a credit card. Number 4, envelope cash budget method. Now, cash enforces a limitation in spending, unlike debit or credit cards. I've heard of envelope cash budgets that work on a simple concept of when you run out of cash, you have no more money to spend. There are apparently about 425,000 ATMs in the United States, but they usually seem to be far away. When you do find one, the fees could be very high, keeping you from spending more cash. There are also withdrawal limitations as well that have limitations of up to $500 a day. If more is needed, a trip to a bank branch will be necessary, which oftentimes are farther away than ATMs. Bank branches are also only open during normal banking hours as well. Number 5, no late fees by using cash. The late fees for paying a credit card sometimes is $35 or more and could hurt your credit report as well. Number 6, identity theft for using credit cards. There is also identity theft with credit cards as well. Your credit card could potentially get stolen, and yes, you are protected from having to pay for fraudulent charges, but the thieves could find a way in using your information to apply for new cards in your name, thus starting an identity theft nightmare. Number 7, what happens when you have debt? Yes, you can always continue using a credit card to pay for it later, 100%. But what happens if you are all of a sudden unemployed and get in an accident ending with medical bills? That thought of having to pay it later for those instances, especially for those that never believe that they could be in those situations, becomes a dangerous game to play. Cash is safe, keeping you out of debt. Number 8, studies done on paying by cash. History and surveys have shown that people spend less when they use cash. It's known to make you think twice when you hand it over to a cashier. It hurts to see that money leave from your wallet. They have also done studies for when you eat out. When you use a credit card, you tend to spend about 47% more than when you use cash. If you have $5 for lunch in your wallet, you'll only spend $5. You won't have the temptation to buy more. Number 9, thieves won't think you carry cash. Chances are, a robber on the street doesn't know you have cash. Yes, there is a chance that you could still be robbed, but in this day and age, robbers don't expect you to have cash on hand. And finally, we have number 10, using money that is already earned. By using cash, you are using the money that is already earned from your work. If you buy something on your credit card and end up carrying a balance or only make the minimum payment each month, you will incur interest at a rate of 15% or more of your purchase. If you save up enough cash for that same purchase, you can give yourself a kind of a 15% discount by not using the card. Now, credit cards are designed to encourage you to spend more than you intend to by giving you easy access to more capital. With cash, spending more than you intend requires you to physically go to the bank or ATM to get more and going back to the store. This act alone may stop you from making an unneeded purchase. Although there are many advantages for using a credit card, I still use one today. I like to attempt to use cash only for my purchases. Something about having to be in no debt each month is attractive. The trade-off would be the inconvenience of physically going to the bank to get cash, which may actually be a good strategy in saving money in the longer term to stop you from over shopping. Well, that's all I have for you today. If you like this video, please give me a like, subscribe, or comment below. I hope you have a great day and see you soon.